I mean, here's the thing. I like just being able to do the same thing and just not worrying too much about it changing. And then when wrenches get thrown into the mix, it fucks me up for days on end. Problem with sponsored stuff is there's a lot of typing I got to do in the background when they're done. All right, so now that we're back to CUD proper, this run we kind of was going pretty good. Like we're 6 hours ish into it, and we're gonna be continuing this level 14 mutated human warden, which means we'll probably run down to the Rust Wells first. Out of curiosity, is anybody here not familiar with this game? If you are not familiar with this game, let me know and I'll give you the kind of lowdown, but I don't know. If you are familiar, then just don't worry about it. All I know is we got to get to the Rust Wells. And there's a ping out on the Discord. All right, so currently, where are we? Right, yeah, we're in the middle of the goddamn mountains. So I've already cleared the Rust Wells, but we're gonna go back to the Rust Wells, and I'm doing this mostly just to warm up, so I don't go die immediately. That's not what you're supposed to say, though, Jelly. You're supposed to say, hey, people. Like I always say, we were here before the Seth video. All right, we're at the bottom now. We got those top side, and let's actually just auto-explore the rest of this area. All right. We're going one tile to the right, which means I gotta remember where we are. And immediately get scared away by a root. Go figure. What are you? Trash monk. You have a woven tunic to trade. Have a look at you. Rust-flecked trash from a cross-section of eons of functions, as his habit sent contoured to his body by a lifetime of wear. So we're a few layers underground in some murky caves that have trees. Oh, hi there. Avenue. I'm down in the Rust Wells right now, trying to remind myself of exactly how this game plays. Because I, well, haven't played since this particular save since Thursday, so it's been a couple of days. So I'm just kind of reacquainting myself and also grabbing food for my meals so we can cook our recipes and make more. So I'm grabbing boar meat and... oh, great. Hate these things. Really? You haven't seen me play this? Interesting. Hey, stupid. Good to see you. It's been a couple days because it's internet's been a trip. Did I guess I attacked the beetle. I didn't realize the beetles were enemy, but hello, are you a friend? You're a forager. You have nothing to trade. Goodbye, forager. You're not friend. I'm gonna kill you. I'm kind of over-leveled for this area, and I'm kind of okay with that. Because I'm just recalling how to play this game. Nullworm, one of the scary early games, but a thick cord of bristly segments that are capped by a caspet beak for breaking through shale. Really? This is your first time? So I'm kind of... all right, so are you familiar with the game at all, or are you completely unfamiliar with the game? Because I can give you a pretty decent description. It's a super hyper post-apocalyptic drugscape. So it's kind of like I've seen people describe it as a darker adventure time. I've also seen it described as post-apocalyptic Alice in Wonderland's Dune. Dune for kind of the weird culture that Dune has. Alice in Wonderland for the weird. It operates in a language of its own, and it's part of what makes the game special. So a lot of learning this game is just learning the game's logic. Doing well, Kravicus. How are you? But structurally, it's an open-world tradition of roguelike. Permadeath by default, you can disable that, though, with debug options. Well, that's kind of cheating. I'd show you the overworld, but I'm deep underground right now, so I can't. But yeah, it's a traditional roguelike and one of the best out there. It's been publicly purchasable since 2010, or publicly available since 2010. Purchasable since 2014 in early access on Steam, and it's a fantastically deep and interesting sandbox world with a handcrafted story, and preset quest lines, and then in between everything is randomly generated every run. So without int, as in the skill, Kravicus, in this game? Without intelligence, you lose a lot of things, including skill points and a lot of survivability. Yeah, no, intelligence is very important in Caves of Qud. You get less skill points without int. What are you? It sheathes itself in flimsy wings and brandishes an ionized proboscis. Proboscis? I don't even know what that is. All right, well, they're not aggro, so. Oh, understanding items? Yeah, no, higher intelligence lets you have better luck with examining stuff. So there's a fight going on here between these two. Between the Arcanauts and the, whatever these things are. The juice sap. I've never seen those before. Interesting. Yeah, no, this game will have interdimensional portals. It has procedurally generated diseases, procedurally generated books, and cures for those diseases. It has wonderful writing, incredible art, great music. Novice of the Sightless Way begins to burrow through your mind. Oh, there you are. So this guy up here on the right. Oh, really? Okay. Another thing about this game is it makes me feel extremely dumb. Come on. There you go. He was attacking my brain. But my rifle didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Something just got caught in a wall over there. Yeah, no, those dudes in robes, they sunder your mind, which is essentially just crushing your mind with their mind. That was a cannibal. Did that cannibal have a gun? No, he didn't. Sometimes they'll have guns. When they have guns, it's nice. Normally the monkeys would be attacking me, but I have a mutation. So the way this game works, character build-wise, is there's one of two ways you can go. You can either be a Truekin, or you can be a mutant. I'm a mutant. I find mutants to be way more fun to play. But mutants are mutated humans, so they're humans with biological mutations. I have thick fur, double-muscled, multiple legs, horns, and a beak. I could get even more legs, and it makes me go faster. Yeah, sort of like Mind Flayers. Kind of like Mind Flayers, yeah, actually, now that I think about it. I don't play a lot of D&D. I never did play a lot of D&D, so I don't really think about D&D-related stuff all that much. And then the Truekins are just normal human beings that then go cybernetic themselves and become crazy cyborg transhumanist peoples. But I much prefer playing the mutants because you As a mutant, you don't have to worry so much about... as a mutant, you don't need to worry about the RNG of finding your cybernetics or buying cybernetics. You can just... you know, just get mutations, which just happen as you level up. So you have a better power curve, but if you play True King, it's kind of like rolling the dice. Either you go or boom, and you do really, really well. Couple of missions? In what? Oh, you're stupid. I hope you have multiple legs. If you didn't have multiple legs, then you'd only have one leg, and that would be kind of unfortunate. All right, let's see what we can cook from a recipe. Unfortunately, this isn't the start of a new run, right? This is me jumping into a previous run. So because of one of my skills that I have, I can... my name is at the top left of the screen up there. Wishu Yamu Mamet. Because of a skill that I have, I can... oh, in Kazakut, gotcha. Because of a skill that I have, I can save recipes and then attach buffs to them. So this one just gives me 10 to 15% XP, and whenever I use a healing injection, I don't thirst for 12 hours, which isn't the most helpful, but the extra HP is very helpful. Also, I'm cold. I'm going to go put on a sweater. 2 seconds. And I also require more coffee. Also, I thought I turned that timer off. Oh, no, I didn't. Thought I did. Yeah. Don't need to be spamming you guys with the sponsored thing, which is over now. You were cold in game? Nope, in real life. It's probably about 10 degrees Celsius right now in my apartment. Probably about that based on how cold it is outside. It's about 2 degrees Celsius outside. And I don't have the heat on right now. I'm much more I'd prefer to have cold hands and a sweater than, and leave the heat off than turn the heat on kind of person. All right. So the area that I need to go onto the map right now is kind of, well, an area that I am leveled for, but I'm just kind of down here, reminding myself all of the hotkeys and exactly what my build is so that when I go over there, I don't forget my tools and die. I mean, not everybody likes a cold room. These are just spiders. They're easy enough to kill. There we go. Level 15. My genome enters an excited state. So I can rapidly evolve one of my mutations. I can give myself more legs. Currently we have 6. I can give myself more horns or more muscles. Let's go with legs because I like to be Speedy Gonzalez. So now I'm incredibly fast and can carry even more. There's also stairs there. There was a spoder there. I'm gonna go kill it. Spoders are neutral until you are stunned, and then they converge and attack you. So if you get caught in their webs, they will start smacking you. I can show you guys the skill tree now because I have enough skill points to actually spend some. So this is the skill tree. Oopsies. This is the skill tree. These are all the different pieces to the skill tree. All the yellow ones are the ones that I've started. But cooking and gathering, I've completely finished. And Carbide Chef is the skill that allows me to save my meals. Once was human, no longer is human. Hasn't been human for a while. I think I'm going to... Not really... Have I finished wayfaring? I have not, but I do need wayfaring for the jungles. So when I'm traveling in the overworld, I can get lost very easily. And it's kind of like a random encounter. You have to, like, move around wherever it drops you in whatever situation it drops you into until you cease to be lost and fight all the enemies that are in that area. And wayfaring makes you significantly less likely to get lost in those areas. It's a chameleon. Chameleon's description is tiny skin crystals shift and sort, changing color of its appearance. A narrow bone extrudes from its head. And I one-shot it. All right, let's get out of here, because I am high enough level for... I was stuck for a second there. And let's get out of here. Get more intelligence, Nano. And I wish I was joking. Oh, that was a stairway down. There's another stairway up there. Interesting. I think I came from up here, right? Nope. It was down here. Oh, when you're already lost? I can't help you. Actually, I could totally go clear that area on the right there, which I didn't clear before because there's a scary enemy over there, but it's not that scary anymore because I'm over-leveled for it. That's a slumberling. That actually is kind of scary. Slumberlings like to push you through walls. A little bit of XP. So if you wake up the slumberling, if you fight nearby it, it could force you into a wall. No, I wanted the stairway up. But you don't know how to trigger it? Oh, just keep moving from one tile to another. So if you're in a square like this, get to the edge of the screen, move through it. Every single time you attempt to leave the tile, you have a chance to become no longer lost. You discover a village. Would you like to investigate? Sure. I found more quests. Excellent. The village of Sumu. There appears to be an intelligent snail here. This town seems to be built in some old chrome ruins. A little bit of there's a speaking bear over there. And this is a painted wrought iron fence. It has history from this village, and it says Torment Yatathrius, the legendary Goldfolk Yurt Warden, who promotes those who abuse Gurgisius, the legendary Quillipede. Okay, so they praise the legendary Goldfolk Warden, who promotes those who abuse the legendary Quillipede. Okay. Yeah, just keep moving from screen to screen to screen to screen until you get out. Also, that whole room is filled with Iron Maidens. That's, either they just have really good music taste, or this is a very dark town. Iron Maidens and coffins. Oh, hey, there's a leech in there. There's leeches in this town. And I can't eat while waiting. There we go. Crackling fiber cured brine stew. I have gained the ability to emit pulse, which can shut down electrical systems, I think. But how are you enjoying the game, Nanobit? Because you're a recent... you've been recently exposed to the wonders of CUD, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? The one that disturbs me, Avenue Philanthropist, is the one that is I think it's called Hot and Spiny, and you can eat it up in the top left area, in the middle of the desert, And from what I can tell, it literally just makes you grow porcupine spines. But they only last for a day. So you grow a bunch of porcupine spines. You can't wear your clothing or armor for 24 hours. And then eventually they just fall out? I guess? Like, that must be some pain. I don't know. This is a statue worked from marble. It intricately depicts Yathatrius, the legendary goatfolk yurt warden. A braid of roasted frog skin stretches taut over swollen pectorals and fastens a satchel to her hip.
Ask me, Nikita, we will the blin.
Couldn't find me on your follow list. You're still following me, so I don't know, man. Weird. Hi, Ryan. How are you? My week has been about as terrible as it could possibly have been. And then Mind made it better, but it's still pretty bad. My week's been awful. So hopefully your week's been better than mine. A braid of roasted frog skin. That's an interesting sentence. This object has been desecrated by vandals. Soft buzzing. Do you have work that needs doing? Looks around tentatively and leans forward. Listen, friend, my idea is nearly complete. Only one more thing must be done. I need someone to go to the Cathrius Root Goatfolk village and sit on the Gurgisheri carcass neater there. No, I cannot tell you why. What do you think? I will compensate you for your labor. This conversation never happened. So whenever you find a new village, you get another set of quests. Go do. I just need to find the other quest giver. Actually, it might be you. Oh. Beebai. It's a bear named Beebai. Beebai Bobum. You did the red cabins or whatever in the copper wire quest so far. I don't know much about the gameplay yet, and you're not sure what to do next. Explore around Joppa and talk to the Tinkerer. He should give you another quest, but you can also just totally go exploring around and finding stuff, which will also give you more quests. There should be another quest giver in here. Please don't tell me it's the leech. Soft undulating. Gross. Traveler, welcome to the village of Samu. You will find shade and Vettel, along with other provisions to help you better scour the rust caves. For treasure, per our custom, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. The elder worm Yorl. Yorl! It's literally a giant, bloated, blood-filled leech. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah. Did it say between 1 to 8 parasangs or something like that? Nanobuilt? So Ryan, which record player did you get? I know you said you purchased a table spinner, but which model did you get? Unfortunately, this person doesn't have a quest for me, and I don't want to do the water ritual with you. It might just be the one quest, maybe. Otherwise, I would have found another quest giver by now. See if there's more statues in the general vicinity, too. The built-in phono preamp? Ah. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the U-turn stuff. If I recall correctly, though, U-turn stuff is all very modular and upgradable, yeah? What's up with some signal or something? Oh, I know exactly. You're on the same quest as me then. I can show you exactly where you need to go on the map, but I can't tell you exactly where because the specific location is different every time. But I can show you where on the map the thing that you need to go to is. And I'll also tell you that you want to be like level 12 or 14 before you actually go there. Otherwise, you'll probably die on the way. Oh, really? Bits and bobs. What upgrades did you go with? If I can ask. What the heck is that? Is that an examinable pot? That's just a jug of wine. Disappoint. Whoa! There's a goat folk with a shotgun. I'll back up. Got my masterwork rifle. Also, Ryan, how far did you get into this game? All right, just snuck in and stole your kill. There's a lot of shells over here. I'm gonna pick up all these lead slugs. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. I can't get to that specific corner. Let's just shield slam you, knock you prone. Beat your face in. Although these goat folk can get quite strong sometimes, but they give good XP and really good money, so. Got a carbide longsword. Hold on a second. Do I even have 2 carbide longswords? What am I using? I do have 2 carbide longswords. Okay. I'm dual wielding longswords and I have a buckler on my arm. Also, that hurt. And if things get bad, I sprint up. If I get below 30 HP, I start sprinting up. Got him, but I'm still moving up for a few turns. Town is safer-ish. Got a steel arrow, carbide battle axe, and a steel helmet. Ooh, I can't wear that, but I'll take it. I will take the sower's seed, though, which are basically their grenades. All right, so where's that town that our friend here wanted us to go to? Yes. Is there multiple arms? No, it's double muscled. I think there's a way to get more arms, but I don't think you can, like, wield 8 swords or anything. The baboons like you, so it's all good? Oh, you just go hang around with the baboons? The baboons generally aren't a problem. There's kind of a trick to fighting them, and once you kind of know the trick, they're not super bad. But they are kind of the first enemy where the game just goes, "Surprise!" and just kills you, you know? Yeah, we're gonna go to the end, or try and get to the Enclave from Grit Gate. I'm probably hungry again? Yeah. So this is where you need to go for signal in the noise. Do the mobs cleared in caves respawn? No. If you've cleared out an area, you've cleared out an area. It's not a game about infinite grinding. It's a game about moving on. Why is there shotgun shells everywhere? HE missile? Just someone's like leaving undetonated rockets for a rocket launcher around. I'll totally take a canteen. Yes, please. Is that? Yep, that is an enemy. I'm just moving so fast, I can basically walk faster than most baddies are going. I don't really want to fight you head on if I don't need to. I'm going to shoot bullets at you. Ow. Knock you prone, but you resisted. I need to be very careful after this fight. Wait. I think it's probably just the 2 of them on the map. Yeah. There is multiple arms. Is there? 4 weapons at once? Okay. I don't think I've ever actually done that. But that doesn't surprise me. Are you friendly? Yeah, you are. He's engaged in hand-to-hand combat and too busy. Oh. Well, there's another goat folk up here, so I'll help. shield slam him, knock him prone. Is there a legendary person here? Oh, you are. The Terrible Idol of Iaiza. Sakari banner, snakeskin amulet, and a weird artifact. Skimming the underbrush and sailing the air, a shiny Uid of perfect chrome reflects the dim light, peeking through the canopy's braided tresses, a larger version of the knit mask worn by the Nephali root dwellers adorns the surface in imitation of a face. They rotate with suspicious purpose. An ape fur hat. I don't believe I've seen that before, but I'll take it. Might be worth something. There's another goat folk right here. Are they the standard enemy after Snapjaws? Depends on your alignment. There really is no standard enemy after Snapjaws. Snapjaws are the first enemy that's like, oh, this is just the thing that you'll fight every run, initially, if you start in that region. But once you've, a chain pistol. Ooh, I'm going to equip that. But yeah, once you kind of work your way out of that initial area, you've worked your way out of that initial area, and, it's all up on your, depending on your alignment. Like, it's possible to build a character that the goat folk really like. And it'll be a similar situation to the monkeys. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna sprint. There's too many guys here. But I get to take like 4 turns for every turn they take, so. There's a froggy right there. That's a cool gun. Hendrico, cheers, man. And Poimu, hello. And thank you, Poimu. Welcome to a little bit of Caves of Cud. Let's knock you prone. Just beat the living crap out of you. You have steel gauntlets. Are those better than what I'm currently using? Head worn on hands. Ah, no, I'm using gestulating sturdy steel gauntlets. Almost there, yeah. I about to get a day off, although frankly I fucking need it after today. Let me tell you. Preserve my fresh foods. Look for my recipe. The first one. Keep that extra HP. Let's just kill you. Or you're able to cause major problems to me. Let's just, 1, 2 turns, and then shield bash you, and then end your life. That's an Elastian skin suit. Those sell for quite a bit. Determined to win with Esper? I love playing Espers. Espers are probably my favorite. Let's get out of here. Espers are probably my favorite character to play. Or my favorite style of character to play, but not that I'm particularly good at it. Does anybody know where the Barathamine enclave spawns around Great Gate? Because I haven't found it. Hey, Narf. Oh, hey. You weren't joking when you said almost complete. That means I get a day off. God damn it. 3 floors down, 1 north. Gotcha. Okay. Which means I need to break a wall then. Because I haven't found a key card yet. I was looking for one. Which means streamer gets to go away. Yay! Although I kind of did just go away yesterday, but yesterday was hardly a day off. I've had a shitty week. I hope that your week's been good, Narf. Or rather, a shitty weekend. That's not what I want to do. Let's see. How long is it going to take for me to beat down one of these walls? Or get down a floor? And filled with ups and downs. Yeah. Twitter looks like it's been fun for you guys. Yeet. I didn't realize that there was a stairwell in the middle of this. I feel like a genius. Lots of popularity for Cud. I can't tell if he's on fire in a good way or a bad way. But welcome back, Hobo. Like, it seems to be somewhere in the middle. Like every time I look up, there's something just amazing on Twitter. Cracks you up like once an hour. I'm glad it's good on fire then. Just remember, Hobo's music is entirely original. Fair use. And I have the exclusive license to play it on my stream. Exclusively. There was a Sightless Way folk down here, wasn't there? There's a bear. Let's just make that bear go bye-bye. Nothing like being on the verge of... Don't you guys have, like... At least for the States, don't you guys have, like... a week left before that happens? There is at least 2 people in this area. I'm just gonna wait for them to come up to me. Oh, never mind. They're just killing each other. I'm just gonna wait. Give it like a dozen or so more turns. Actually, let's just explore this area. Why not? Watch me just like hit a gun and just get shot by something. Exactly a week? Is it exactly a week? I guess there's 31 days in this month. But you know what's much more important that happens first is my 2-year partner anniversary happens. Oh god, I'm old. There's a monkey, a blind ape. Hello, monkey. Yeah, please don't set off any nukes, and if you do, shoot them in the ocean. Or Mars. Ah, jeez. It's okay, you're right there. So to those of you who missed it, multiple legs is leveled up to 8. I got, oh hey, I also have an attribute point to use. Let's put that into toughness. Keep that toughness going up. And how many, I only have 79. I mean, don't quite have enough intelligence for the ruins. We'll just wait. It wouldn't exist anymore. Can I ask what country you're from? Avenue Philanthropist? You don't have to answer that question if you don't want to. Welcome back fully. I hope you've had a good Sunday dinner, I assume, Stone. I mean, you probably missed the... Whoa, something exploded. You probably missed the sponsored segment of the stream, but that's okay. Ooh, bear jerky and a copper nugget. Excellent. Let's just wait until full health again. Poland? Ah, gotcha. Nope, makes sense. For some reason, my brain went to Ireland. But now I kid you not, I'm just sitting here going like, wait, does Ireland have nukes? Fun nation to live in. You know, it's funny because like, I was talking with a friend of mine about the minimum living wage for Poland versus where I live. I'm gonna see if you kill him and then loot him, because sometimes they have good stuff. Sometimes. I will... Not sure how much that's worth, but I don't know what those are, really. Pearl fastens the well-crafted sandals. The natives believe they belonged to the nymphs who inhabit the river beneath the red rock. I'll take those. Sell them. Under red flag for rain. Bunch of pansies. Must be a lot of rain actually. But yeah, no, it's really nice to see all of the shit that, or not the shit, all of the credit and press that Caves of Cut is getting. It's really nice to see. It just sucks that, you know, out of every, you know, 1,000 awesome people that have been exposed to this game, you have like one person who's just really bloody annoying. A love injector. I don't know what that does. I found those before, but I don't know what they do. Obviously, it injects you with love, but... I mean, of course, see, trucks shouldn't drive unless there's wet weather. Here, I have a new idea for racing series, right? They just race on NASCAR tracks when it's raining. That's all that they do. Waydroid dies. Waydroid, more like Ripdroid. Yeah. I mean, it's just like a couple weeks ago when it's the people who really want to, you know, be annoying that will be the most annoying. It sucks, but or causes you to fall in love with something. That sounds dangerous. Wait, hold on. So it like, do they become my minion if I make them fall in love with me? Do I control them and get to take their stuff? Because I need to give one of those to a caravan trader if that's the case. I was watching a friend of mine the other night play this for the first time. And he was trying really hard to play super goddamn squishy. And still kill things. So he was basically playing a light Esper build. A very low weight Esper build. And was trying to kill stuff. Needless to say, it didn't work so well. And he's just like, I need a new build. I'm like, go toughness, get horns, headbutt shit. And he made it to the bottom of Red Rock before dying instead of just dying at the top of Red Rock. Unless I was actually asking. Some of column A, some of column B. I was kind of asking, but also like, kind of not, you know? Ooh, a canteen filled with fresh water? Excuse me? Gimme. Also take the shoddy shells in the Vine Reaper. I don't actually know what love injectors do. That was purely a speculation. Also, this is the best run I've had in a really long time, so I intend to keep it going. You haven't died once yet? How long have you been on your first run then, Nanobit? Also, I know your name is Nanoblit, but I always say Nanobit. Like, I can't, like, that L is hard to get out of my mouth when talking quick. Howdy sup, Wild Pink. You did all the Yappa quests? Go find another town now. These segmented worms are actually pretty good for XP from what I can tell. Man, what's with all the water in here? Okay, I gotta go up. I finished the first step in the quest. I found this place once before by mistake. I wasn't even looking for it at the time. Look, a puzzling artifact. Kind of want to examine it, but... Communications panel. Voice transmitting through the panel. Begone, Wayfarer. This is no place for you. Wait! My name is Shiu Yamu Mamet. The people from Marlip recently came into possession of a data disk into which a strange signal has been recorded. At their behest, I carry the disk with me. They say your tutelage is to be my reward. I mean, I've been lovesick before, so I know what that does. Oh, really? Oh, no. Use the Easy's beginner build from the wiki. That's probably smart. That's not cheating. That's just smart. I just like pain. And am dumb. So don't worry about it. Slot opens at the center of the door and a metal tray slides out. So you wish to study with us. Unfortunately, we require more than a willing spirit. Cud is not Marliep. You will need to prove your worth, and that you might not waste your time and efforts. Travel to the Great Cavern at Golgotha, north. Within its halls, you will find a cache of dysfunctional Waydroids. Recover one, repair it, and return here. If you are satisfied with your work, you will be admitted to our order. Otherwise, you will not be. Then you can check for them to fall in love with you. Interesting. I'm your companion until the buff wears off. Interesting. Stamped data disk. I take it. And I receive a new quest. More than a willing spirit. I really want to just, like, break the door down, but... Also, the music in this area is cool. They will let you through that door. I've never finished this quest. So... I mean, I've gotten farther than this because I've gotten to the next area that this quest sends you to, but I've never survived the next area. Oh, really? They'll let you in if you ask. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Let's just clear this. But I require entrance to the city for the purposes of trade. Huh. Fancy. Welcome to Great Gate, Delver. Care to enhance the quality of your stay with a wise purchase? What wares do you sell? What kind of places? What is this place? Why, this is Great Gate. Oh, the vaulted halls, the glint of chrome, the gentle hum of a chain turret emplacements. There's nowhere like Great Gate in the whole of Cud, friend. I've journeyed in my comparatively short time, but I always return here. The very air buzzes with knowledge, as well as quite a few other things. My condolences to your sense of smell, friend. Golgotha is an execrable place in more ways than one. I advise you not to visit without a healthy stock of yuckweed and honey. If you can cook a meal with yuckweed, may banish the disease before it comes into its own. Bring salves or herbaries too. Mind your feet and the Kaloka. What wares do you sell? Live and drink. Let's trade. Kind of makes me want to once again go back up top and actually buy a portable beehive. So I was thinking about doing that, and then I didn't. This area has nice music. You can buy those arrows, shoddy slugs, the hat, the pleated chain boots. Kind of want to use the Elastine suit. I mean, folk can identify stuff on the other side of the menu, like any Tinker Trader. Yeah. I'm decently good at doing that at this point, though. Also don't need all of these cells. I'm gonna keep the high capacity one, but I'm gonna sell those 3. At least I've got a little bit of yuckweed. Sell that. I've also got the honey injector, which is helpful. You ask them what the stuff they have is? Here. If this works. 4 drams of fresh water, apparently. It's a fungicide grenade. Sell those. Psycon!
Love your streams, dude. Appreciate you.
I love streaming when my internet works. Been, how did I break a metal folding chair? It's been a, I don't think it's supposed to tell me that, it's like just several grams of water. What? I do also have the 2 grams of honey in that one canteen too. A pickaxe. What is this? Dwarf Fortress? Seeing that lets me mine through walls? Chat, can I get a round of beers? I think that small stone is probably something I want. They'll identify it for 4 grams of fresh water. Grit Gate Recoiler. The recessed button on top. Oh, it teleports me back to Grit Gate. Okay. I mean, I already have a hometown recoiler, but yeah, that would be wise. Get me the hell out of Golgotha faster. I don't actually need to sell that. Buy all of those. I think I might actually go to the... It's a lot of beer, Psychon. It really is, man. Yeah, no, I don't know if you were looking at Discord, but my internet ceased to function. Yesterday, I had the best day ever. My internet ceased to function. I broke my key in my mailbox, and this morning I was informed that my internet is going to continue ceasing to function and will not ever function again because the line failed, rotted through essentially, and the connections are shit. And my ISP is replacing the line, but that won't be done for anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 months from now. So basically the guy literally was like, yeah, to go join our competition and maybe come back when we get the better internet set up. It's gonna cost me a fuckload of money, but I need to have internet to stream, and it's, you know, it's life. So it's been a long week. I'm ready for it to end, and it's only Sunday. That, or I need to only stream at 1500 bitrate until the new line gets hooked up. It's one of the two. Yeah, so that's how my week's been. All right, I'm not going to sell the majority of this stuff, and we're going to... I mean, I'm not trying to just be woe is me, because, like, I had a really good day the day before. Day before was great, but, man... There we go. Let's offer that. All right. Also, let's look at your description, person. Mafio. Mafio is a bristling mane, contorts in such a way that the faint light he almost looks to be grinning. Fastened to several of his quills are tiny bells meant to draw the attention of prospective customers. As someone who depends on your own internet for work, that's awful. Yeah, and it's especially fun because it's like, I don't know if there will be outages. Like, the reason I'm with the ISP that I'm with isn't because I super like them or anything. Their customer service has always been nice to deal with when I do have to deal with them. But the reason I'm with them is because their connection in general is incredibly stable, right? Like, the internet that these guys provide on their lines it's not the fastest, but it's really stable. The other ISP I can go with is notorious for being unstable, right? It's like the polar opposite of what I need, right? So instead of stable internet, it's absurdly unstable internet. You know what? Keep those. And it's absurdly frustrating. Let's still sell the SparkTech Plasma. I don't know what it does, but... Actually, no, that'll be one of the... If I need a little bit extra money, we'll do that. This vest is a densely woven fiber, strands dug right up from the ancient stinking ground. It's light and flexible and nearly indestructible. See if I can afford that. I don't have 3,555 grams of fresh water. Boo. Although that longsword would be real nice. I think I've forgotten to trade. Or I had more things. Oh yeah, I was going to sell the sower's seed. That, and that, because I always end up infecting myself with the fungicide grenade. I have no idea. That is not my, what's the word I'm looking for here? Jurisdiction, I have no idea. There's some subjects that I'm knowledgeable in, and that is not one of them. Solar cell. Wow, those lead slugs. All right, let's get out of here. If they can meet your speed needs. Here's the problem. Right now, I'm working on about 3 up and about 30 down. 3 days ago, my internet was about 30 up and about 70 down. Because their upgrades were supposed to be done by now. Actually, hold up. Where am I headed? That's where I'm supposed to go. I do have yuckweed and honey, and I know where I need to go if I get sick. So. Now that you're thinking about it, I don't really have the benefit of calling the tax person. I'd have to book an appointment with her if I wanted to call her. Let's fight this froggy up there. Quillipede and a frog. Let's choose some ingredients to cook with. I have honey and yuckweed. Yuckweed stem. We'll preserve both of those. Fermented yuckweed stem. Excellent. Kind of want to preserve the honey injector. But, let's see. Look from recipe. Balsamic stripped with water vine lactus. Lacus? With the max X HP buff. Also I'm not super hungry. I made rice for lunch, but I'm not hungry enough for rice. I'm just going to go pull my insulin out of the fridge and make myself some toast in a couple minutes, but I need the insulin to heat up anyway, so I'm gonna go pull that out of the fridge and then we'll continue. 2 seconds. That or I'll just do a granola bar. You're thinking of bureaucracy in a fantasy world with a person having the paperwork and the player being the man called Harry the Strength, who uses to show how initials need capitalism to be accurate. I mean, I guess so. There's so many holes in this area. I feel like I need to jump into one of these holes. Right? And then use the recoiler to get out. That's my assumption. Could be wrong, but that's my assumption of what I need to do. So I guess we're going to be jumping into very deep pit. Let's examine this. Because there's a graffitied wall. Graffitied tarnished chrome. The earlier the philosopho he's assumed to them interested customers by rolling along iron raft. Sounds like space. Critical hit on the Quillipede. There's nothing I love more in video games than AI characters fighting amongst themselves. You've never felt like you needed to jump in a hole? Slimy shaft. How about a slimy shaft? I don't know, it's kind of interesting though, Stone. Well, let me just check something. Is it my first time here? Yep. I've always died on my way here. Almost always got lost and then died. Or gotten distracted. Doesn't matter. YOLO. Well, that's dead. Or gonna be dead pretty quick. Slidgy, silting, oozing conveyor belt. Putrid dross sticks to the grooves in the flat black D-rubber. You thought I was a pro? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I've gotten pretty far. I just haven't gotten pretty far in the quest lines. Has been your experience so far? The Goatmen love... Wow. Other Goatmen, that's about it. Scrap shoveler. Average and neutral. Alright. What's that? Small piece of bench sheet. Silty, goopy conveyor belt. That looked like it would have hurt. Do you ever feel like you're in the bad part of Star Wars Episode 2? Yeah, see, DF is the game that I'm really good at. DF's the game I know everything about, not this game. Oh. So, you know, just exploring one area at a time. I have a feeling those are just going to push me into there if I fall. Let's not get caught in that. Because I'm sure that is excellent for my health. So at the bottom of this... I need to repair a Waydroid. Which I don't actually think I have the skills for. Among the ruins of Golgotha. Elonia has been described to me as a game that I wouldn't like by enough people that I've kind of avoided it. Okay, fair enough. I was assuming that needed tinkering. Salt-encrusted shoot crab. I'm not sure where all those came from, but they just came from somewhere. They don't seem to do much. Way is blocked by some vents. These seem to be just like destroying everything here. Swim through a pool of brackish oozing sludge. Seems cozy. You know what, let's go further down. Sleepy time for you. You have a good night, Avenue. That's delicious. Always worried about electronics and liquids. I'm gonna buy a new mutation. Two-headed. You have two heads. Mental actions have 20% lower action costs. 7% initially each round to shake off a negative mental status effect. You'd think it would also make you argue amongst yourself. So, I too am somewhat of an IT specialist. Who doesn't? I kind of just want to go with two-headed, but also like electrical generation is good. We'll go with two-headed. A head grows out of your left arm. Excuse me, robot. I'm pretty sure I'm not three-headed. Wait, what? Keep the Puma Chitin on. What? I'm not three-headed. No, I'm just two-headed. I only have two heads. Totally normal, right? I mean, I know that it grew out of my arm, but Talbat was saying that I was three-headed. No, I assure you, I'm not three-headed. Failed energy relay. Whoa! Everything popped out of nowhere all at once. What are you? Bloated pustules of noxious gas quilt the abdomen of this writhing, pallid maggot. Tasty. I'm stunned for the turn. Never mind. I'm dead. I'm not sure what happened there. I was just suddenly surrounded. No! Oh, you should be very scared. Shoot, crabs are annoying as fuck. I'm assuming it was the crabs that were stunning me. I don't know what was stunning me, but something was stunning me, and then I died. What, we went from what, 130 HP to 24 in 2 turns? Gel and crabs both came? They certainly didn't stun me the first 2 times I hit them. BRB, I'm gonna go get food.